Hello, welcome to the State. It's a delight to have you join us on the show, and we promise that the conversation is going to be very intriguing. My name is Gabriel 𝗟𝗡 Ankrah. The show is brought to you by Christian Service University, located in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. I'll be back with the details. Please stay with me, don't go anywhere.
The Christian Service University, a fully chartered private university in Ghana, is inviting applications for admission. Undergraduate programs include BSc Nursing and Midwifery, Computer Science, Information Technology, Bachelor of Business Administration, BA Communication Studies, Planning and Social Development, and Theology with Administration. Postgraduate programs include MSc in Accounting and Finance, Monitoring and Evaluation, Corporate Planning and Governance. We have MA MPhil Communication Studies, MA Christian Ministry with Management, Event Management, MPhil English and Mathematics Education. With quality, faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, we blend academic work with entrepreneurial mindset in all our programs. For more information, please call 0246 275375, 0240 154825, or 0244 596603, or visit our website www.csuc.edu.gh. CSU is located at Odenaho Kwadaso on the Kumasi-Obuasi Road, 100 meters off Star Junction. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa.
And to make him better known. That's
Sorry, not sure.
Wake up to a purposeful day.
Get ready for a transformational morning experience.
Sorena Shrine is here to build our spirituality, mental and physical well-being.
Through positive, inspiring actions and stories.
We bring you exciting activities and conversations that develop us as a people and as a nation.
We take a look at the trending issues in Ghana and the rest of the world.
And we also review the impacting stories from our local newspapers.
Every morning, we bring you stories of hope, change, and renewal.
We empower you through the Word of God and provoke you to live the purposeful life destined for you.
Join us, Anita Kwaku,
and the Reverend Ajika Vincent Agbamanya, Monday to Friday from 5:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. as we take you on an inspiring journey, live and exclusively on WTV.
You may also join us on Facebook at WTV Ghana and on YouTube at Wesleyan TV Ghana.
Sorry, not shrine.
Wake up to a purposeful day.
Sorena Shrine is brought to you by
Danwell Insurance, Multi-Credit Savings and Loan,
and the Methodist University Ghana.
Welcome back. Let us do W Briefs. On W Briefs, what we do simply is to give you an executive summary, give you a picture of what we are discussing or the issue at stake for discussion for the day. It has been a weekend of road accidents. First, it was the two people who perished in a car accident at East Legon. A minor is reported to have sped off and run into a car, killing these two people. The report has it that the impact was so great that it hit an electric pole and the wire fell on the crash cars, sparking fire instantly. Two bodies burned beyond recognition. Over the weekend, in Kumasi, or on the Kumasi-Ankrah Road, 6 people perished when a VIP bus and a sprinter bike collided. Just this dawn, it is reported that 13 more people have perished on the Kumasi-Enchi Road in the Western Northern region. Beloved, it is saddening that we are recording such crashes on our road. And it takes a multifaceted approach in solving this canker. Community engagement, individual responsibility, and government initiative. The National Road Safety Authority has as its mission to ensure that they reduce road crashes, injuries, and fatalities through education, enforcement, and infrastructure development. How far have they come with this mandate? On the show this afternoon, we are going to dig into the causes of road carnages and then see if there are available remedies. Stay with me. I'll be back to introduce my studio guest. Don't go anywhere.
Don't call me, oh, don't call me. Ghana for Methodist Asafoma. WTV Enyam Fianumo 5 years. Hooray! Na enam Emfianuma Fidida. WTV ADNT. Or yet don't call me promo. And it says, Sawaya Ghana ni now what business. And I do my copia open so one deura. WTV say, yeah, baby cat when you make kuno and as we got on diano. Ya bohu deura na what you me 2 weeks at the amount. 1,000 Ghana cedis per Aubetuya. Way a yakwanya WTV Air Faso at the other was say, what turn the chief? Am I doing Pempenswa and never doing some promo? He didn't was make a crack and then Yanunti, Muamu, Makua, Mokasam Bohu Deuro, Muntu Tumrika, Namumrai, Fred WTV, Nani Penfoning Como, Emfa don't come promo 0593 110733 and now WhatsApp 0256 253461. WTV, reaching out to the world.
Nyansa ejian mpenina no anaya jin mpenina no ti baby biara mpenufu ahia na yesua adwene no ne open nyansa no oben wa ode agudie kira adwene mu agudie ene kofi penu esa adwene nsemu mu odo nsemporo Samwa ye tie bobra ekoyie frase efifrito ne ope nyansa no omenkwankwa enu ase ne mpani so ayadwene ne be nhira amano ene ni nchirima yada mo ase
da impanyini inso ayadwene jemre na hweyen memninde bia anopa no wotwe wo Wesleyan television so
Welcome back from the break. You are on the state, and this afternoon we are looking at road safety in Ghana. The carnages on our road are too many, becoming too many. As I started in my introduction, I've given you figures, statistics. Over the weekend, it has been a weekend of road accidents, but there is an authority mandated to ensure that we reduce these fatalities, injuries on our road. That is what we are looking at on the state this afternoon. The show is brought to us by the kind sponsorship of Christian Service University, which is an evangelical liberal arts institution established 50 years ago to train men and women with ethical values for transformational leadership in Africa. Admissions for the 2024-2025 academic year is in progress for undergraduate and postgraduate programs. CSU offers dynamic academic and industry-driven programs in nursing, midwifery, business administration, communication, planning, and computer science. For more information, please contact our admission relations officers on 02462 75375, 024154825, 0244 596603, or visit our website www.csu.edu.gh. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa. CSU, the university of choice. So the conversation starts right away, and I am joined in the studio by the planning manager of the National Road Safety Authority, Hannah Biamagan. Madam, welcome to the state.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, it's also a pleasure to meet you.
First off, let me find out how the news, I began by recounting the fatalities we have recorded over the weekend. Where you sit, how are you taking these news when they come on there? To
us, this is a bad news to us because just like less than a week, we've had a series of road crashes, which are fatal because we lost lives. And for us as National Road Safety Authority, we are not, happy about what is actually going on, because the more crashes that occurs, it gives us, it's like we are not doing our best or something. But meanwhile, we are doing a lot. But some of the crashes, we are yet to investigate to know the actual causes of those various accidents. And normally, when it happens like that, we send our investigators to go to the field so that they can ascertain the causes of the crashes. Okay. So for now, we can't say much about it because we are yet to know the causes of those accidents that are occurring. But we shouldn't forget that normally when it's getting to the end of the year, and also during election years, as our records suggest, we have numerous crashes, especially from the October, November, December. It's a Christmas and elections all together. So we know that during those periods we have series of crashes, but this one is becoming too much. So we are not happy about it.
Yes, Madam, I'm happy, Hannah, you mentioned that when Christmas is approaching, it's one of the concerns that people have raised. Why? Can you explain? Maybe where you sit as a researcher, a planning person at the authority, what contributes to why only that period in the year? Why is it Christmas? They are so excited that is it drink driving? Is it what happens?
Okay, during such a season or occasion, there are a lot of activities. More people, like a lot of movements, and as far as there are more movements, it's likely it will result in some of these crashes. So we think that because more people, because we are heading towards the end of the year, and more people are, engaging in activities so that they can even have a better Christmas. That's also another cause of a lot of people moving
during this particular period.
Yeah, so definitely it will result in some of these crashes. It's a norm, it's a trend that always getting to the end of the year, a lot of crashes occurs. And also during the election year, anytime there's election year, the records are there that crashes also increases. So it's something that is
I was hoping that we could get a tangible attribution that this is what either they speed too much, they drink and drive, or what Ghanaians perceive to be superstition. When it's getting to this period, the devils are on the road trying to get blood.
The factors are always the same. The factors, the speeding, the fatigue driving, wrongful overtaking, and like lack of maintenance. They are all the factors that contribute to the crashes. And it's always, those are the factors that the causes of crashes. But during, as I said, during getting to the end of the year, there are a lot of movement. There are a lot of vehicles also around. Even now, you see that there are traffic all over. When we are, going in anywhere, you stop in the traffic. Yeah. So because there are a lot of movement for now, but for the factors, they are all the same.
Always the same. Yeah. Let's look at the statistics as we have it. So it is reported that between January and July, official report that July crash report summary that is coming from your outfit, that we've had a total of 7,740 road crashes, and these crashes involve, they mentioned 12,678 vehicles of all categories. My concern is that comparing the same period, January to July, last year, there's been an increase of 9.7% of road crashes and fatalities. What accounts for that? What is it? Is it that people are not listening, or you are not doing enough education?
Because we are in an election year, because the records are there, that anytime we are in an election year, crashes increases, fatality increases, injuries increases. So that's on records. The trend is there that during election year, accidents occurs a lot. And you were given
the statistics, the figures
for July, up to July.
Up to July.
I have up to August year.
Okay, so yours is
I have, yes. And the vehicles, so far vehicles that has been involved in crashes, 14,654 vehicles. And the cases so far reported from January to August is 8,653. We have 9,947 injured just from January to August. We have killed 1,614. So I don't have because I wasn't pre-informed. I didn't bring the last year to make comparison. But it seems this one is higher.
It is
higher as compared to last year. You understand? And you could see that the private vehicles, they are more. From the records that I have here, 6,194 private vehicles have been involved in crashes.
Yeah.
As against 5,028 of commercial vehicles. The motor, that is when we say motor, the tricycles, we are talking about the two-wheel, the motorcycle, the prachia, the motorking, also 3,431. So I mean that is going too high, and we think that we are not happy. It's like this year we've done a lot of education here and there. We've done a lot of enforcement, but still things are not, I mean, going well as at now. And
I like the angle from which you came, that anytime it's an election year, these things are bound to happen. It tells us that then the political parties have a role to play, those presidential candidates have a role to play going forward. But let's look at it.
Since you mentioned political parties, let me chip in this.
Please do.
Because we knew that every year crashes occurs during election year. We decided to review a political party code, road safety political party code, and which we launched last month. So we called all the political parties. We made them understand the situation that during election year, this is what normally occurs. So what are they supposed to do? They are supposed to take charge of their supporters. So therefore, they need to get a road safety officer or coordinator who can coordinate the activities of the political parties. So we brought all the political parties together, and during the review we involved them, and when we launched it, they were there. So we presented the code, the political party code, to all the political parties, that they should just follow the code, so that always the records that we have this year will be a different thing. You understand? So we have started something that we think that by the end of December, we are hoping that it will bring something positive, that the code that we launched and we gave to them, they will put to good use, and it will bring positive results at the end of the year. So even though we still hit at, we are still at 1,614, it's our prayer that by the time we end 31st December, at least it won't be like last year.
As you recorded them.
Yes.
Okay. Hannah, let's look at the safety laws, road safety laws. You know, Ghana, we have several laws, so many laws in Ghana. What are the key road safety laws that there are there? What are possible punishment? I know some penalty units, you pay 120 cedis and you are gone. What are the laws, especially speed limits, driver fatigue? What are the laws that exist? Maybe viewers might not know that these laws exist. Can you run us through some of these road safety laws? Okay,
you know, we have road traffic, that's our major road traffic regulation 2180, 2012. So when you get that regulation, it specifies the what should I say, the penalties that goes with any traffic offense. Okay, and this law is, even when you Google Road Traffic Regulation 2180/2012. You can get it on the website. So it is for us. We are not supposed to prosecute traffic offenders. That is the rule of MTTD. So normally we collaborate with them. So when they are, maybe when you commit any offense on the road, it is the responsibility of the police to arrest you, process you, and take you to court. So that the court will just look at the case. If you are not, maybe you are not at fault, then the court can free you. But if you are, that means there should be a penalty that you need to pay. And with this regulation, every traffic offense has got its penalty unit that you need to pay. Yeah, I may not have all, I cannot mention them here because it's a whole lot.
Yes, I am interested in the one on speed limit, which says that drivers are required to drive within posted limits, especially within where there are human activities. You know, when you are approaching a school, mosque, churches, you know, and failure to comply will result in fines ranging from 120 cedis to 600 cedis, or imprisonment for 6 months to 7 years. Speed limit. No,
yes, a speed limit has its let's say penalty unit that when you overspeed. For instance, the law requires that when you are on a highway, you are supposed to speed up to 90 kilometers per hour. That is the saloon cars. That is
the saloon cars. You have to do 90 kilometers per hour
on a highway. Okay, and when you are entering into a community or a township, you need to reduce the speed to 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, when you get to a busy area where there are a lot of activities, where there's school, there's church, there's a market, there is a mosque, you have to reduce it to 30 kilometers per hour. And you could see that most of the places, you could see the signage, like putting the speed limits that you need to speed on that particular route is there. And the penalty unit, you are supposed to pay for a specific penalty unit. Because I didn't know that, maybe
I will go into that area, no problem.
Yes, I didn't.
The convention and everything shouldn't be yes. But there are laws.
Yes, there's a law that when you overspeed, okay, when you overspeed, you are supposed to be fined. Okay, and see, the good news is that now we are bringing a project, road safety and MTTD, Ghana Police Service. We are bringing a project that is Traffic Tech Ghana. So we are looking at where very soon you don't need to go to court when you commit a traffic offense. Let's say when you overspeed. No, you don't need to go to court. Unless maybe whatever the ticket or whatever fine we fine you, you are not, you want to challenge the offense. That's where you can go to court. So with this project, when you commit, let's say when you overspeed, based on the speed limit available, we have cameras all over at a specific places, not everywhere. It's a project that we have started, so we cannot place cameras all over. But that camera is not like the surveillance camera; it's calibrated. So whatever offense, the camera will pick the particular offense that you have committed. So when you overspeed, or when you pass through red lights, when you are not wearing your seatbelt, the camera will just capture you, capture your car number, then it will forward it to a control room, where the control room is within the police service. They will assess that offense and see whether truly you committed that offense. If it's true, they will just push it. They will send you a ticket, then send you the link to the offense that you committed. So therefore, when you see it, you can view the offense. If you still think that you did not commit that offense, that's why you go to court.
But Hannah, this traffic tech thing, it's not new. Ghana Police has made announcements lately. They've gone over, we've seen social media flyers and images that this is, but still people are overspeeding. They are killing people. We are not saying ticketing where you commit offense. What new is this?
Because we have not implemented, we are yet to implement the projects. We are yet to.
So you are still at the awareness phase?
No, we are almost
done.
We are almost done. So we are yet to take off, like start the implement, the actual
implement. So
yes.
the case in point, which is of a national concern and interest, is what happened at East Legon. Let's narrow it. I appreciate the fact that you said investigations are underway to ascertain the real cause. But the CCTV footage that is all over is that the Jaguar that ran into that vehicle, killing the people, or that sparked fire, was speeding. And this is a settlement. It is a place where there are human activities. You could see cars parked there, there are pharmacies, and there are things there. Speed, especially in our intercity and urban roads setup, especially on licensed vehicles. We see them all over the place. You go to somewhere, Arahacho, Agoba, there's a place called School Junction. That road, there are no speed. The speeding. It is what has resulted in fatalities. When are you going to start this project so that we nip overspeeding in the bud?
Yeah, you see, statistics indicate that most of the crashes that occur as a result of human error. We will say that maybe that driver who was driving that particular vehicle doesn't know that he doesn't need to overspeed. He knows it, but he overspeed. He oversped. So what that's why we want to bring that project, because at the end of the day, it could be that there's no policeman standing there. We've done a lot of manual arrests for so long, okay, and people have taken advantage to kill, like recklessly killing innocent people. So therefore, whether there's a police or there's no police, there should be an enforcement.
Yeah, enforcement is very, very, very.
Yes,
very
there should
key.
be an enforcement. So that's why we think that project, because if that project is, let's say, has taken off, and there's no police there, and you overspeed, when people get to know that, hey, if I speed, I'll be charged. I'll have to go and pay. Maybe my car owner, because the ticket will go to your car owner. I mean, he or she will not take it kindly because you're always bringing issue to him or her. You understand?
And let me let our viewers know that we are still on the state, and this afternoon we are discussing road safety in Ghana. We are digging into the causes of the carnage on our roads and finding out remedies to solving them. And we have the planning manager at the National Road Safety Authority, Hannah Gunn, with us, helping us to appreciate the mandate and how far they are particular about road safety. Viewers, please, if you see images on your screen, just trying to tell you how vivid and the accidents are, please, we advise that you exercise some discretion. So viewers' discretions are advised as you see the images, trying to give us the real picture of the situation on the ground. So viewer discretion, once again, is advised. Hannah, so it's interesting that you are mentioning that we are going to get ticketing, and I am very particular. You see, at a point in time when you are traveling on those highways, they put accident kills. It killed this number of people here, and some have even pictures of crashed and crumpled vehicles, still telling us you need to slow down, and people still speed. So this ticketing thing, I'm very, very excited about it, and I'm hoping it comes alive very soon.
Yeah, but let me put it on record. It's a project, so it cannot be a nationwide thing.
So
that people will not say that Rosif said we are going to,
so you're going to pilot it. There are places that you are done with the piloting.
We've done with the piloting, but because of funding, we cannot put cameras all over
the place.
So we'll start gradually. It's a project. So as we are progressing, we'll be adding up.
Great.
So we are hoping that years to come, in Ghana, to be like, our elsewhere. We are hoping.
We are hoping we get there. You mentioned, let's look at the speeding as we talked about earlier on. When people speed like that, and it happens tragically, like it has happened, and nothing happens to them. Of course, you said you partner the law agencies.
No, you said nothing happens to them.
We don't get to, maybe, I'm sure you should be telling us this accident that has happened. It involves a minor. It is alleged that it's a 16-year-old boy. Is a minor supposed to drive?
Yeah, so the law will take its course.
When the law takes, so it means it behoves on the media to follow this story.
Yes,
this developing story.
The media can follow, but I want to assure you that the law will take its course, because as a minor, if he's, I don't have much information, But if the person is below 18 years and the person was driving, then definitely, I mean, you have committed a traffic offense. So therefore, the law will take its course. And you've killed people too. So based on maybe you were not qualified, okay? And secondly, you were over speeding, okay? So all those, I mean, the law will take its course. The law will definitely take its course.
So
but I don't want to sit here and judge because, I mean, we don't have much information. We are yet to, we send our team to the scene to go and just ascertain some
carry out their investigations.
Yeah. Yes.
One offense that most Ghanaians commit is jumping of red lights, and you've mentioned that it is an offense.
Yes.
You know, sometimes I argue that our orientation as a people attributes to that. Back in the school, when we are being orientated, they said, when you see a traffic light, there's something you should know. Red means stop. Yellow means get ready. Green means go, and go. At my age, I still remember, I was taught that. So you see yellow, amber showing, and we are orientated to believe that it is then that you have to jump and then. So what is the law? What is the position of it? Does yellow mean get ready, or yellow means stop?
Okay, yellow means get ready to stop. Okay, get ready to stop. It's just giving you a sign at a far distance that just reduce your speed because you are supposed to stop. You are not supposed to, I mean, run through the traffic lights. It's get ready to stop. So now we have, let's say, we have reviewed that as song, okay, that we were singing they were singing to us while we were young. Now we tell them that when we go to schools, we tell them that even before you cross, even though it is let's say red for you to that human beings can cross, you still have to be careful. You still have to watch because sometimes even though there's a red and there's a green for a human being to pass, a car will still cross through the green light that it is for humans to pass. So therefore we have even changed that narration. We realize that, you know, people are being killed because
of that. So what is it new?
So we have added, like, you have to be careful before you cross.
Before you cross.
Yes, I don't have a good voice, so I
you attempt it.
So, yes, but we've added some carefulness so that the children can be extra careful.
Extra careful. It's very, very so. But Hannah, I don't know whether you've taken note. Some of the traffic lights at some of the intersections, the yellow comes, and within second it is just turned to red. So somebody who had seen green, instantly it switches to yellow before it realizes. If you apply the brakes, I'm speaking now as a driver. If you apply instant brakes, the car behind you is going to smash your back, which is also an offense. It can ripple effect in others. The technology in the traffic system, have you noticed that some of them do not allow you to get ready to stop, so you have no choice but to run through? Okay, and it means it is an issue. From what you are saying, it's a problem. So if it's a problem, then we have to let the engineers get to know it. Yes, okay, I think the authority should take it up. The engineers. The engineers. When I say engineers, I'm referring to our road engineers. That is Ghana Highway Authority and Urban Roads. You remember, maybe you are not aware, but recently they launched an app, Maintain My Roads. And that app means that any defects that you see on the road, you should report to the Ministry of Highway. Okay, Ministry of Roads and Highway. So therefore, if we are educating, so as we are sitting here, we are giving the information out that when you see, I've not seen what you are talking about. I have encountered it several times. So what you are supposed to do is you can just video. You have to download my Maintain My Road app. When you Maintain My Road app. Yes. So if you use an Android phone, you have to go to Google Play Store. Yes. If you use an iPhone, you go to Apple Store and Google Maintain My Road app. Maintain My Road app. Yes. So when you download it, you go through it, just video it, you forward it to them. The Ministry of Highway. If it's
urban roads duty to maybe repair that road defect. They will forward it to urban roads. If it is an issue with the Ghana Highway Authority, they will forward it to them to work on it.
Whatever.
And you can even look at the process. Whilst if it's being worked on, when it is done to, you get a notification that whatever you put across,
it's being worked on.
It's being
Maintain
worked
my
on.
road.
Maintain my road.
Maintain my road.
So we are still educating the public that just go to the Play Store or something and just download anything you see on the road that you think that it's not so. I mean, it's not road safety to pose danger to a road user. Please just video it. Just go through the process. Then just video it and forward it. And
forward it.
Yes.
So which traffic lights? Some traffic lights break down for days. When I'm sure it's all over. In Kumasi, in Takrade, it's all over. But where the routes I use often, you are coming from the Shiashi, those intersections, Rees Junction, and when traffic's malfunction for days, you can imagine the chaos that. Which agency handles our traffic lights so that I don't come to the Road Safety Authority that my traffic lights have been down for months, for years?
Okay, it's a Department of Urban Roads.
Urban Roads.
Yes, but let me give you this traffic light, non-functioning traffic light. You know, last year we engaged the stakeholders about this non-functioning traffic light, and a lot of issues came up. Okay, the issues that they also raised was that you could see that sometimes the control systems, you see some box within the traffic light area.
Yes.
Sometimes you may see some box there full of maybe gadgets. You know, they made us understand that people have been stealing it. Okay, the cables, people have been what? Stealing it. So therefore, and that thing is very, very expensive. In fact, they gave us a lot of detailed information that we as the public should also what? Take it as their responsibilities. That when you see around the traffic light, if you see anybody within that area, maybe working on those boxes or anything, I mean, as a good citizen, just approach the person and ask for the person's ID card, just to be sure whether the person is really from either Ghana Highway Authority or Urban Roads, and the person is working on the traffic light. So another intervention that they gave us, that another approach that they want to use is that they've realized that because people have been stealing it, they want to use some of the organization closer by, like their offices, where they can mount those boxes, because there are security people there who can even take care of those things. So they made us understand their concerns, and also the issue of funding. You know, it won't come like, let's say if the thing they have a period. For instance, if you did not budget for it, let's say this year, and something occurs, and you don't have, maybe it's beyond what you can do, you have to wait till the next year so that you put it in your budget. So they made us understand that they really they are concerned about our plight, because people have been. Especially when we go out to do education, some of them will just go and do this before you come and educate us. Meanwhile, it's not our duty to do that.
To go and do that. So people have been telling you,
oh yes,
go and fix the traffic
light
before you come and educate us.
Go and fix the potholes before you come and educate us. Meanwhile, National Road Safety Authority, that's not our role. We don't construct road. We don't maintain road. We don't fix potholes. We don't fix traffic lights. But they are our what? Stakeholders. So we talk to them and we will regulate them. So when the issue comes out like that, we get to them and tell them that this thing, you people have to fix it.
Fix it. Great. Hannah, one area that we'll also look at, I will talk about street lights and how anything that affects safety on the road. I'll take a quick break, and when I come back, we'll look at that. Viewers, you are on the stage. We've been discussing road safety in Ghana. Hannah Gan is from Road Safety Authority, helping us to appreciate and understand their work and how we are supposed to maintain safety on our roads. I'll be back and we'll look at the remedies. Don't go anywhere.
The Christian Service University, a fully chartered private university in Ghana, is inviting applications for admission. Undergraduate programs include BSc Nursing and Midwifery, Computer Science, Information Technology, Bachelor of Business Administration, BA Communication Studies, Planning and Social Development, and Theology with Administration. Postgraduate programs include MSc in Accounting and Finance, Monitoring and Evaluation, Corporate Planning and Governance. We have MA MPhil Communication Studies, MA Christian Ministry with Management, Event Management, MPhil English and Mathematics Education. With quality, faculty and state-of-the-art facilities, we blend academic work with entrepreneurial mindset in all our programs. For more information, please call 0246 275375, 0240 154825, or 0244 596603, or visit our website www.csuc.edu.gh. CSU is located at Odeneho Kwadaso on the Kumasi Obuasi Road, 100 meters off Star Junction. Choose CSU today to secure the future of Africa.
And to make him better known. That's
Yan in church, Jumedia Stronqua, Methodist, Yasha at the air breb, in church, so you best see a dear, Afa, the new Efanyang Copon, yes, to Christo Hong Kong, and a sunny to your Gidiamo Anamo. A be pence and pence, a Gidiano Fapem. Yan church, you be pisa, you best see a neighbor. Kayawe, na yen see a the hour yan church, so yan church, Yama Gidiano at the hope pepe.
Welcome back. You are still on the state, and this afternoon we are looking at road safety in Ghana, and we have the planning manager from the National Road Safety Authority, Hannah Biamagan, helping us to appreciate our safety on the road. We have looked critically at what is of public concern lately, the accidents at the East Legon place, and we've discussed the point of speeding and overspeeding in our urban cities and a cause for concern. He's mentioned certain interventions that authority and Ghana police are trying to introduce to help ensure that we reduce injuries, we reduce fatalities and crashes on our road. As a TV station, we are very particular about safety on our roads because the carnage is becoming one too many. Of course, she's mentioned that every election year we have numbers going up. But thankfully this year, the Road Safety Commission has met political parties and they've come up with a code to make sure that they have coordinators who ensure that when they are going for their campaigning, they don't speed anyhow. They don't kill innocent people. That is what we've been looking at on the state. We are digging into the causes of the carnage on our roads, and we'll get remedies before we leave it. Thank you for staying with us and enjoying the conversation. So, but welcome back from the break, Anna. Before we left, we were looking at the issues of traffic lights. One other area that I'm also interested in, and I think viewers will agree with me, is the issue of street lights. Street lights. Most of our roads do not have this light. The place is dark, and visibility becomes a problem. The driver is visually impaired when driving, and it's a cause for concern.
Well, as I told you, I said earlier, last year, the stakeholders that we met, another concern was the traffic lights. It was the street lights. So it's also a concern that we raised. And ECG was there. All the stakeholders that we thought that we needed them to raise our concerns, they were there. So the street lights, they also made us understand that they will do their best. They will do their best because, especially our highways, when you are on it, the darkness is too much. The darkness is too much. And one thing that we need to realize is that sometimes you may be driving and you may have electrical fault, which may affect your lights a bit. Okay, at that moment, since you are on the road, you can't do anything. You still have to drive through. But if there's a street light, it will save a lot of, some of those situations. So we also let them understand that we need lights, street lights on our roads. So they gave us the assurance that they work hard to ensure that, we have street lights in both urban areas and also on our highways.
Let's look at texting or making phone calls whilst driving. Is it an offense?
It's a big offense, and it's a big offense
because lately you realize that because of the traffic situation, you see people on their phones, almost about 80%. Myself, a driver, sometimes when I'm going, I'm looking at people responding to text message, making phone calls, arrests made when such things happen.
So let me ask, what actually do you look out for whilst you are driving? And you are testing, or you
exactly.
What do you?
They are responding to messages because there is traffic. They need to respond to.
Okay, it's an offense. Okay, you are not supposed to drive and make call or test. The best thing you can do is that whilst you are driving and receive a call, find a safe place. Then you park your vehicle. If there are passengers in, just tell them that you want to receive a call. And just park at a safe place. Not every place that you can park at a safe place. Then make your call. If it's not an urgent thing, you can tell the person that you are driving. So maybe you call the person later. Driving and testing. When I gave you statistics, I said that the private vehicles, there are 6,000. There are crashes that involve private vehicles. 6,194. They are highest, and always they are highest. Why? Because they are always testing whilst driving. They are always making call whilst driving. Okay, if it's a passenger like commercial side, sometimes a passenger may even tell the driver that, please, you are driving, so you are not supposed to make a call, and the driver will realize that no, there are people who knows what the road traffic regulations say, so have to be careful. But the private man, to the extent sometimes you even see a private driver putting a child like 1 year, 2 years at the front seat, and you see the child will be in the chair, in the seat, the passenger seat, and you'll be, just playing with the dashboard. You are killing your child, because where you are, you don't know what will happen, or what will happen maybe in few minutes ahead of you. You see, because they don't know. So that's why you have given us this platform. So please, if you are listening to us, you are not supposed to drive and make calls. You are not supposed to drive and be testing. Let me add this. As a mother, fine, it's your husband's car. But the moment you give birth, you have a child, let's say 1 year or less than 2 years, that front is no longer your seat. You have to sit back with the child. So don't sit at the front with your baby. And it's going on because they don't know. So, or some of them, they know, but they ignore.
So when it happens like that, can you be arrested by
yes, the police? Yes, you are supposed to be arrested. You see, and sometimes when we are doing enforcement, I remember we were doing enforcement during the Easter season. And there was a man with a child at the front. The driver is different. The one sitting at the passenger side also having a child. So I asked the man to let the child go to the back seat. And they comply. It's like they don't know.
So what is the age range? Which anybody, because some people have other minors, not really a toddler or at the front. Who are those who are not supposed to be there?
It's supposed to be when you are less than 5 years.
Less than 5 years?
Yes, you're not supposed to sit at the front
of the vehicle,
seat, yes.
In front seat.
In the front seat, you're not supposed to sit there. And when you sit there too, if after about 5 and you sit there, you're supposed to be in the seat belt. Okay. And even if there's the back is available, I wouldn't advise even from, let's say, 1 to 10 years. I wouldn't advise that they should sit in front for their own safety, because in case of anything, you hurt that child. Okay. So
yeah, it's a seat belt issue too. Let's look at seat belts. There are some vehicles that do not have the seat belt. Must you insist when you are boarding a vehicle and seat belts are not functioning?
Okay, we have a lot of vehicles, especially our trotro. Okay, they don't have seat belts. And because we, the passengers, we don't also patronize the seat belts. Sometimes some of the drivers condemn their seat belts. Ask me why do they?
Why?
Yeah, because you sit in the car, you will not wear it. So the driver will realize that it's a waste, so he has to put it under. So let's say in Ghana, I can say that out of 1,000, one person will sit in the car. If the person is not driving, will sit in the car and put on seat belts, especially our taxis. And even our trotro, the front seat, they will not even put on seat belts. But the law says that when you sit in the car, and you are supposed to wear seat belts. So let's say where there's no seat belt, that one is a different issue altogether. But where there is a seat belt, you have to put on your seat belt. There was an accident or a crash at the Labone. That was I think about 2 years ago. Range Rover, okay, a new car which wasn't registered, and it was a holiday. So I think the guys and ladies, they were going out to celebrate or something, and they had a crash at Labone Junction there because they were not in their seatbelt. They were just moving, they were just coming out like that, and I believe that almost all of them could lose their lives. Yes. Meanwhile, are you saying that Range Rover, it doesn't have a seatbelt?
So the people are just not in the habit of using it.
Yes, so let's adapt that culture, okay, that when we sit in the vehicle, we will, put on our seatbelt. The moment we start even requesting, the drivers, especially the taxi drivers and the other vehicles, we will also show interest in what? Making sure that the seatbelts are working for us.
Great. Let me just ask you quickly, and then I will take your last comments of the way forward. Is that you are accused, but I say you, I mean the Road Safety Authority, that hitherto we used to have the signages of the speed limits, but now they have all been broken down, and you are not replacing them. So people don't even know, some don't even know what it means, the interpretation of these road signs. Quickly, in a second, what is your response?
It's not our duty, it's not road safety's duty to place road signs on the road. It's either, if it's the area is urban, it's urban roads.
Urban roads are supposed to.
Yes, if it's a highway area, it's the Ghana Highway Authority. It's not our duty. But because it's a safety issue, so we raise concern with them. They are our stakeholders, so we work together. Okay, so we work together to ensure that, whilst you are on the road, you are safe.
You are safe. Road safety is a concerted effort. Is it that concerted effort? Is that the Labone incident that happened?
Yes, there were, yeah.
And it could be attributed that they had no seat belt.
Let's see the way they came out. You just watch it and see. You see, when you see it, they were not in seat belts.
And this, we can clearly say that there was speed involved.
Yes.
So we make the impact severe.
Exactly.
They were speeding.
They were speeding. You see, one person has come out from there. There's another person also going up there. You see, if you are in a seat, if you are in your seatbelt, you will not come out like that.
Like that.
And there has been many instances that people are saying that because I was wearing my seatbelt,
I was safe.
I was safe.
Great. I think this education on seatbelt is very important. So, Hannah Biamagan, your final words going forward as to the remedies.
Yeah, what we want to say is that we are in a political year, and also we are also in an election year. We have to be careful anytime we are on the road. The motorcyclists, please don't sit on your motorbike without wearing your helmet. And those who sit at the back, we call them pillion riders. Please, because the moment for motor, when you are on it and there's a crash and your head falls on the road, you will not survive. So always make sure that you wear your helmet as well, so that we'll all be safe and enjoy our Christmas and also election as well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Hannah Biama Gan. She is the planning manager, National Road Safety Authority, educating us on how to be safe on our roads. So motor riders, wear your helmets. Those of us who patronize and sit behind pillion riders, please also wear your helmet. Let's wear our seat belts. Let's make sure that we don't speed. Those drivers, overspeeding kills. Overspeeding kills. That is what is causing the carnage on our roads. Please let the word go out there. Don't put your children at the front seat of your vehicles. Again, we are asking that there is an app that you can use, my maintaining my road. Go to your Android phone, go to your Apple phone and upload it. When you see any challenges on the road, snap it and give it to the authorities. It is a collaborative effort, concerted effort. Your safety is your responsibility as well. Please, let's make sure our roads are safe. No overspeeding. Overspeeding kills. Arrive alive is what we are saving. If you want to arrive alive, drive safe. Thank you very much for joining us on The State. We are back on Wednesday. Stay alive, drive safe. Neo to Ankrah. Goodbye.